Hello to those who chose this reading. Thank you for choosing this reading. So what is their problem? This is gonna be part one. I'm so sorry, that was such a bad intro. Part two. Oh my god, why have I liked it? Part three. This is really pretty. Part four. And this is part five. Hello to those who chose part one. I'm just gonna get straight into it, right? It's just I can't help but feel bad. Even if you don't read tarot cards, this doesn't look good, romantically, if you're asking about a romantic partner. So I would like to apologize to you if you're over here. This says not ready on the Hermit card. They think that your person, I'm not going to limit this romantically, I'm going to try to say this as neutral as possible, that it can bend into many situations. Your person thinks that they have a calling to go towards something that is going to basically like wipe away their past. So if they're working a typical job, a 9 to 5, things like that, like they're about to go towards a creative path. Like they're gonna follow their dreams, whatever. Like they're gonna embark on something. This could be positive or negative in your situation, right? Because obviously if this is romantic, this isn't good. And the reason they're going to leave, like, what's their problem? I can see maybe how like they're not telling you anything, but oh man, this is romantic. I'm sorry, I keep on saying that. The reason why they haven't left to embark on the new journey is because I'm getting specifically you, your, whether it's your judgments, your opinions, or it could be your love, I don't know, but it's been weighing them down. And it's just they've had enough. This is the 10 of Wands, by the way. They've had enough. This is the communication card of the tarot. Like, they're ready for a breakthrough. They're just ready to fucking burst and just leave. Oh, cuss. I need to blurt that out. They don't have a problem. I think the problem is that whatever they're going to do, you're not going to like it. And so what's their problem? I can picture them not telling you anything because they just want to hurry up and go towards it. I could picture them just up and leaving you without telling you a word, honestly. But this is what they feel guided to do, because this is what makes this is going to make them happier. You don't make them happy. Or if it's all romantic, right? It's like whatever situation they're in right now, it's like they're so done. Like this is like past a mental breakdown. This is just like I'm finished. Like I don't know, like if you guys have seen Breaking Bad, it's the wife of Walter, like when she had enough. But I mean, she's not going back to him, but I'm talking about like during that phase. It's like that. Yeah. So over here, yeah, they're gonna leave you if this is romantic. By the way, I just want to clarify this. If you're in a relationship with someone and if you're asking what is their problem, you would already know that they're cheating on you, or you would already have like a really bad suspicion already that they're cheating on you. Then this is just confirming that, yeah, they're gonna leave you. Like, they're going to leave you for the other person. Sorry, I keep on repeating this question in my head because I'm very, very bad at keeping the questions in my head and then rambling. Whenever it comes to you, they want to catch you off guard when they're already ready to leave. Then they're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna leave. Nothing you can do about it. Hope you have a nice life. Bye. This is whatever situation this pertains, and they're aware that this is gonna hurt you, whatever they're doing, especially like paranormal, then ask angels. It's like, you know what, I'm picturing a scenario in my head that a a couple, right? There's a couple, and let's say if you're the I'm gonna say you're the girlfriend. I'm sorry if you're a guy. The other guy's the boyfriend, and the girlfriend is spiritual and encouraged the guy, her boyfriend, to go on a spiritual path. And what ended up happening is that he's outgrowing her now, or this spiritual awakening. Like they had an awakening, and it's like not necessarily, if it has to do with spirituality, it doesn't have to, they're not leaving you for another person. They're just leaving you because they feel like they have more to life than you. Oh my god. They've felt like they're gonna outgrow you. They don't feel like they flourish in your relationship anymore. And this was facilitated by you encouraging them. Right, that's a specific scenario. It's like you two have different interests. What's their problem? I'm trying to think of something else other than it has to do with you. Like if this has to do with something else. They could be leaving their partner if you're asking them what's their problem. And the thing is that the journey that they're about to embark on, that you're not going to be a part of, because this is not ready with you. Like, I can't even tell you that they're a horrible person. I can't even tell you that because this is the moon. This is like you genuinely following your heart. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to read more. I feel bad if you just said, if you're in a romantic relationship and if you're asking about your partner. Hope you get to talk out to someone to help release your feelings, and don't pent up your feelings. Have a great day or night. Hopefully. Bye. Hello to those who chose part 2. Let's find out what your person's problem is. With the behaviors I'm getting from this, I'm gonna tell you what I'm seeing. With the Ace of Swords card, I'm getting that she has extra padding in her arm, and she's touching it to make sure it's in place, and then she's looking around, like making sure that no one's looking. And then how she's looking like at you, I guess, like she looks at you, and then she just like smiles like, oh, and then just like continues looking around, like if like you were a stranger or something. I don't know, but she keeps on touching it to make sure that's in place. Like looks kind of sus. And then over here, the girl is looking at the ground, and she's staying like that in the position with her dress. She's being really picky that her dress is gonna reveal herself, as in like whenever these two flaps like close together in the wind, like she's just like real quick, like she has to fix it to make sure it's open. If the dress code goes down, like she has to hurry up and pick it up. But it's weird, like, but then she continues going back to what she's doing. Maybe this is how your person's acting. Maybe they're an air sign. Because this is weird. What's their problem? Okay, I think that gives me insight into their behavior, whoever you're asking about. You do have a reason, I see why. This is in the clouds, stranger. Whatever these two have going on here, receiving that I'm getting that it's all like contractual. I'm just getting that it's all staged. Why am I getting that? Like, he's trying to make it look perfect, that she looks very seductive. She wants to sell the image that she's selling right now. So right now she's selling the image of, whatever she's receiving, oral, and she's enjoying it. And it's like he's also in it too. Like he's staging her to make it look look like she's having a good time too. And they like carefully placed these everything is staged. This is so, you feel like you don't know this person when you should, or you don't know their intentions. There's something off about them. Not about them, it's their actions. I don't, if you could see my face, like I keep on looking in disbelief, like, why are you doing that? Hopefully over here says the answer, right? Because what's their problem? This is their actions. You're feeling like you don't even know them. Because they're even staging some things with you to make things seem believable to you. But then you're like, what? Like, what's going on? And then over here, hopefully that's the answer, right? Usually, whenever it comes to reading, I don't tell you what I see and stuff, but I feel called to do this. As soon as I looked at the drugs, I immediately got digest. Then I was like, oh, okay. But then I got like someone saying, I heard someone saying like, no, do it right now. Like take, like digest it right now. Digest it right now. And I was like, what? And then I look over here at the Knight of Swords. And as soon as I looked at the imagery, I got that someone was smacking her. I saw someone was smacking her leg. And she kept on being persistent. Like, she just wants to stick it out. She's like, ooh, like, trying to dingle it out. They're like, no, whoever's... This person... Oh, my breath. It has has secrets that they're hiding. Yeah. Obviously, if... I think what I'm getting from all this, if you keep on being persistent with this person, they're never gonna tell you. They're never gonna tell you their secret. Or secrets. I'm getting secrets. They hide a lot of things. Sorry, I'm stuttering. I'm at awe. I have never done a reading where I couldn't find the answer. And if I could find the answer, it was just because I was too tired to read it. Like, or maybe this is how you feel. No matter how many times you try to... This person's not going to let up anytime soon in person. They're too careful with their actions to even slip up. I mean... Alright, let's get over here. I'm going to say it how it is, right? I'm not going to say this is weird or whatever. I keep on freaking saying that. I'm getting... This little doll over here, like, let's say we live in a world where dolls can move and whatever, like, they live their life. This doll, okay, whatever. This doll, whenever they have their free time, they don't tell anybody. They don't let anyone know this. And if anyone were to find out, they would still keep on doing this, okay? They go to, like, a temple where there's like a a sculpture of like a goddess, and this is the goddess, and they try to visit every single day, but they visit often to this goddess. It's just a freaking statue, you know, like it's not even touching them, and they're at awe with the goddess because they feel connected with this goddess. They feel like the goddess communicates with them, as in, it could be a sculpture, but let's, you know, like the doll's laying down in the sculpture's arms or in the sculpture's legs, and the sculpture starts crying on them. Like, I'm getting that the sculpture starts crying, and the doll's trying to get the tears in their eyes. It's like things like that where they feel like the goddess communicates with them. So that's why they're always gonna, and they feel safe and at home with the goddess. They feel comfortable with the goddess. And they're always going to visit this goddess, but it's a secret. That's why it's in reverse. No one's ever going to know about this. This doesn't have to mean that they're cheating. This just... I'm just letting you know what their secret is. But I can feel like if their mentality, the way that they're going about this is towards this goddess, I can picture this doll doing this to all parts of their life, like keeping to themselves, keeping secrets. With the storm card, I'm seeing a huge hand. A huge hand. You see these little dots over here in the tower card. I don't know if you see it. In the tower card, I'm getting that this is like a cheese grater, and the god, like let's say like a god is coming down with a huge freaking thing of cheese and cheese grating it against that over here, and then the people are coming out of their houses and they're like, oh. And then the god's hand with the cheese, like, it retracts. Yo. I told you what I saw in the cards, okay? I'm also getting that the tower's alive, kind of. But it allows people to live in there, but it's alive, it's like an actual being. I told you my interpretations with the cards. So interpret it however it's meant to be. But especially with the commitment over here and the romantic over here, it's like this person is indebted willingly to something. And I think that this card over here, Free Yourself, is in the middle. The only card about you. Because just let go of this. Stop hanging out with this person if you're gonna keep on thinking about this problem, because what's their problem? Like, stop thinking about it. Stop asking. Especially over here, God, they're not gonna let up. I know you came here to find out what's their problem. I tried my best to interpret what I got from these cards. You interpret it however it's meant to be, however you feel. Like, oh, well, I never thought about, I'm thinking about this and this now, and whatever connection you made, you're meant to make that connection with this reading, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Once you make that connection, do with what you do with the information, but you should really stop thinking about their problem. Please have a great day or night. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye. Hello to those who chose part 3. I'll put that over here. This is Fall, Scorpio. This is Narcissist. This is the Nine of Fire, and it's with the Caught and Forgiveness. I'll never see you again. I'm really getting the word Capricorn is standing out. Then I got the word dubious, Tobias. What is their problem with you? I don't know which one you are. I'm gonna say what I'm seeing in this card. The girl she's just like, the girl, she looks beautiful, whatever, and she's putting on like a facade. Like, oh yeah, like, look at me, ooh, look, I'm hot. But like, she's just so done. Like, as soon as he walks away, when am I gonna get out of here? Like, what time is it already? Like, is it time to go home or what? Cause I'm done. Like, I'm done with this guy. But then like he turns right back around, and then she has to put on the act like, ooh. And with what I'm getting with communicate clearly, what is their problem? Either they're the girl in this in the card, or they're the guy in the card. So their problem is that if it's you or someone else, I don't know, but with their particular problem, they feel like they're faking. They keep on faking a persona that they're not, like someone that they're not, and they're just so done, and it's like, or not, they're not done. They keep on faking, it just like gets them tired. Like, the longer they have to fake, it's just like, oh, well, let me just go already. Or their problem, or they could be the guy in this card where, what is their problem? It's like they keep on seeing either you or someone or the job that they're working at doesn't like them, or nothing's going right for them in a situation, and it's like, ugh, like I put my full attention, or I put my full attention in this relationship, I put my full attention in our friendship and whatever, in my job, and like what I get attitude, I get nothing. I don't get what I the amount of work I put in, I don't get back. Ooh, so I don't know which one they are, but you would know definitely. And communicate clearly with narcissists. It's like a societal veil, a society. No, being diplomatic with one another. Whoever they're interacting with, it's just diplomatic, and they can't cut through the bull. Because, like, I guess how they would say it's like, oh, like politics, you know, like as in like they would get fired, or I don't know, like you would break up with them or something, or. And with these cards in conjunction, I mean, with these two words, I'm getting like, if it keeps on going at this rate, not now, but eventually things are gonna fall apart. This our dynamic is gonna become toxic. Things just gonna go to poop, right? And this is how they're seeing it. And with the way that this card's playing out in my head, it's like this girl wants to get caught twerking on the horse, and but like she made the horse stop. And y'all don't make fun of me. She made the horse stop, and she wants to twerk because she wants someone to see her. I think what I'm getting from this side is one interpretation, a solution to this, to help them out, right? Because they have a problem, right? Is by adding some lightheartedness into this dynamic, whatever they're having with their job, whatever, even if it's with you. Like, I'm really getting you put in the effort to show them this perspective, or to show that you care about them. You know, I guess like naughty ways, you know, just like, you know, if it's romantic, but if it's not, it's like have some fun, invite them over, like invite them to go freaking streaking on the beach at night. I don't know, something like that, like something that's fun to whatever their problem is, whatever this problem is, because this person seems very driven and focused and serious. Yeah. I'm getting with both of these cards that there's a song that's playing in my head. It's by Noah Cyrus, and I think by X2 featuring X. Again, baby, again. Again, baby, again. And the song only plays whenever this girl is bending down. Whenever this girl has to stand up, like over here, it stops playing, and it's like, oh, well, I want to hear the song again. And then they bend down again, or they bend over. Like they're lost in their own world, and things are happening out on the outside, but they're too enveloped in their head. But it's not in a bad way. It's like they're having fun with themselves. They're loving their time with themselves. And over here, the main focus isn't the girl. It's this woman in the background, and she's noticing a lot of, like, over here. Okay, you know how I told you they're oblivious over here? They're oblivious to their outside, and they're only focused on what's going on inside, which I can see over here how they're too focused on the negative. That's why you need to help, open. Okay, anyways. Over here, I'm getting that even if they were to notice their environment, the girl ends up going back out into the balcony to look at the moon. You get me? Like, ends up hermiting. Ends up going by themselves. Ends up retracting. And with I'll never see you again, I'm more of getting of like, they like to keep to themselves. They only come out once in a while, and they go back in. And I think I meant to tell you this, I guess, also as confirmation, because this is about this person, but also what's their problem. I already told you their problem, and this is how they deal with things. They internalize things, they go through things, they enjoy time by themselves. This person does not seem like they like a clingy person at all. I don't know, things like that. Just this is kind of how their character is, and I think that this will help you go about it for the solution for what their problem is. I already told you what their problem is. Okay. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day or night. Bye. Hello to my reading. Welcome, Paul 4. Let's get started. The Empress card is up here, by the way. Man, I just don't cuss. Okay. Ooh, 8, 9, 10. What do you know? 4, 5. Oh my gosh. 4. I don't know. This says light eyes backwards. Kombucha girl meme. Here, I'll cover her butt there, and it says drugs. So I've been doing this for like all my piles, so if it, I'm gonna do it here. With this, here I'll cover her boobs. With this card I'm getting, they're on a boat and she's sitting down, and I don't know if like she has a little bit of belly fat here, right? And the first imagery I got was that it was jiggling, because they're on like a boat ride, and like she's like riding up and down, and like it's just jiggling, and like she keeps on like, oh sorry, I keep on moving it right now. She keeps on trying to balance herself, and she's kind of annoyed because like the servant guy is just like bowing down, because like she's royalty, and it's like, yeah, I get it, but like, can you just help me like stay still for a second? And I feel like the vines that you saw, like bad thoughts seeping into her head, as in like her starting to become more critical of him, like, oh, like why isn't he helping, like why isn't he helping, like isn't it obvious that like I need his help, he's supposed to be my servant or whatever. It's like, that's what I got with that. Immediately I'm getting that you're asking about, yeah, you're dealing with someone who's uptight, or it's got something, you know that saying, got something up your butt. Like, how would you even act? Like, I wouldn't even act uptight. I would just be like, get at that. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop talking about that. Sorry. What's their problem? Maybe this person's problem is their personality. I'm just picking like an uptight Christian mother who's just criticizing, just like yapping and stuff. I think that's all I'm meant to get from those cards. If this doesn't sound like the person that you're asking, this is how they're viewing you, or their problem, by the way. Because with the distance, I looked at that and immediately I thought of that man right there. So maybe this lady is becoming cranky because that man isn't doing the same things that he used to, isn't showing the same passion as he used to, something like that. So this could simply be, communication problem, right? I don't know, but whatever situation this pertains to with their problem. As soon as I looked over here, hopefully this isn't frame, right? Give the relationship a chance, right? You're reading that, so give the relationship, and I immediately got the chance, and a chance, like it flipped backwards, and it's like, it was never over. The relationship was never over. It's still flourishing. It always was. Come on, let's go. That's what I'm getting. So what's their problem? Maybe you're dealing with someone who just is persistent with you and doesn't want to leave you alone. Or whatever problem that they're dealing with, it's I think that their problem, it's either what I just said, or whatever is their problem. They're being persistent about it. They're being uptight about it. You know, like they just won't let up. I mean, they won't give up on it. I'm getting this person has a problem with idealizing. They want everything, they have a plan in their head and they want to execute it and they want it to turn out perfectly like that, exactly like that. And they will be patient enough. They will be patient enough to wait until that happens. And they're going to take the steps that they see as necessary to make that happen faster than just allowing things to flow, you know? And for all, and I could pick, this is obviously a problem because in their mind it's like whatever I have in my head, it's going to happen, it's gonna come true, I'm gonna make it come true. Even if it's meant to not come true, I'm gonna make it be meant to come true. Oh, this person's stubborn. Okay, so yeah, it's mainly their personality I see as their problem. Okay, anyways, there's just, I don't know, I think it's funny. I'm now realizing what this means, especially with the art I was drawn to it. The first word I got was Mayan. So like their ancestors is what I'm getting. Like ancestors, whatever their ancestors are, it's like they are not following the guidance of their ancestors, or they aren't, yeah, they aren't just taking the signs that their ancestors, the guidance or offerings, whatever that their ancestors are trying to give them, because they don't have these light eyes. You get me? And with light eyes, thinking of like intuition, like having their, I guess, third eye open. Really, what I'm getting with these two is like waiting around. Especially with the imagery I was getting and the interpretation I was getting with this particular card, it's like someone, even if they're dirt poor, like both of these individuals are just waiting. Oh, I get it. Okay. So over here, you know how I said that their problem, the the person that they're having a problem with, whether it's you, a job, I don't know, whatever their problem is becoming more distant with them and it's not showing them enough passion, and they're becoming like this, where like they're just like kind of like I'm getting or like bums, or like they think that you're not, or whatever the problem is isn't putting enough effort, whatever. And it's like, it's okay, I'll build up my empire, I'll build up our empire, and you can come right back. You can't wait there, it's okay. Or like, it's okay, I'll just like string you along. It's okay, you don't have to do anything, just stay there. That's how they're seeing it. They're being so stubborn. They're should I say my interpretation of that card? That was really mean. Okay, I'm gonna just say it, especially because these are matching numbers. I don't know if that has to do with anything. With the kombucha girl meme and the Four of Wands, I got the guy scratching his face and like he was like, pickle girl. Like, as in she doesn't smell good. And she was just like, okay, and he walks away. Don't ask me why I think of these things. I guess my interpretation with both of these cards, especially with the numbers aligning, especially with the numbers lining over here, it has to do with you or their problem. Whatever their problem is, she doesn't want to be a part of it. They're forcing they're forcing them to stay in the problem. The other side to stay in the problem. Because it's like, I know what's right, I'm stable, I got my stuff together, I'm right. I'm just really getting to I'm right. And immediately I read over here, getting to know one another. I got there. I got it to put there. Over here with these two cards, I couldn't even read them without this person that you're asking about wanting to twist it around or make you look the other way or make the problem look the other way. Specific situation that I'm going to be saying, this it clearly is not going to resonate with everyone. this person is forcing you or their problem to consider other options. So they're forcing you to be in a 3-person or what's it called, polyamory relationship. This person is forcing their problem into considering other options that they don't want to they're just forcing it down. Even if they want it or not, like it or not, you're gonna consider these options. You're gonna try them all out. Okay, if it's not that, they want to, because they notice that you're slipping away, they want to preoccupy with a lot of things and make you try all these things. I'm thinking of the movie Gone Girl, anyways. Try all these things to keep you preoccupied while they're building the empire for both of you two, or both of the problem. There's a movie called Gone Girl. It's freaking good. You should watch it. Like right after this video, really. It's really good. The girl frames. You know what? I'm not gonna tell you. Just watch it, okay? Because I don't want to ruin it. It's such a good movie. And especially with this middle card being no need to worry, it's like that's what they're telling you. That's what they're telling their problem. There's no need to worry. Which clearly there is something to worry about. So I just analyzed their problem. What's their problem? I already analyzed it. They got issues, control issues. And yeah, please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day or night. Bye. Hello to the last pile 5. Welcome. So with the Ace of Swords card over here, Ace of Swords, right? It's attached with your intimidating. This says justice by the 9 of Wands down here. And this says true love. Okay? And this says past life, the one that's above here. This says success. This seems very complicated. I can see why you're asking what their problem is. Shoot. With this card of true love, first card I'm looking at, I just get the word shifting, and they're saying other things, like the love says volume instead. Like it ends up moving out and spells volume. And with true, it ends up being spelling to unraveling. And then I'm getting the song by Eminem in my head. And I forgot what it's called, but it said let yourself go. Do 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 do. Life's too short to not. Oh, it's called Berserk, I think. I feel the need to say this isn't about romance. At least this card. I don't know about the situation, but with the card, it's like true love. It's like loving life. Not someone. It's loving life. Not even loving oneself. Being in the moment. Freaking feeling the sensation of wind on your skin whenever you're sticking your whole body out the freaking window, and just like going crazy and just like allowing yourself to be a vessel to other things. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect to get that. I don't know if this is your person or not. I don't know if this is their problem. But with what I'm seeing, I'm going to refer to them as a person. They seem to be, like how I was mentioning my interpretation of true love, unraveling. Like I can see how this person is acting as if they're an addict, or if they have a mental problem, you know, they got mental issues. This person, like, they're not doing okay. Like, I'm getting the face to do as in like I'm judging them. Like, I'm getting to do that have that expression on my face, like, oh, it doesn't look like you're doing too good. I don't know if this is your problem or your person, but it's just, I can't tell what their energy is. From what I got from the true love, it just seems to be all like love and flow. Like, it seems to be pretty positive energy, but it's just from the way that I guess society is looking at it, it's like, or how everyone else is looking at it, like their friends or maybe their family, like, are they okay? Are you okay? So I don't know if this is their problem. I don't know if this is them. As soon as I looked over here, I got the song by Demi Lovato where she sings to her dad, and she's like, "Father, I want to say thank you, even if it's a really sad song." I cried because like her father died. I think she was singing that song towards him, and just I think that this is in the middle because this is just the underlying thing. Like as I'm talking, I'm gonna continue hearing this song, like this depressing song. So I guess that goes along with this. Like, maybe they're losing themselves or they're worried about someone else losing themselves. What I'm getting is this person is allowing their ego to guide themselves. Like, you know how I was mentioning about their body's a vessel and whatever's in it controls them. It's like their ego is controlling their vessel, or whoever this person is, their vessel. And I got the horse was glancing back at up in the tree like, oh, you, oh, again, like you're not gonna come, of course. And then the course keeps on going. I don't know if this person's acting out again. This person is acting the way that they are because they feel, because things aren't going the way that they want them to go. But instead of taking out, instead of the horse looking and being like, well, why don't you come, like whatever, like they're done confronting the problem. They just want to run away from it. And I guess that's what I'm getting over here. I'm pretty sure this is your person, because over here with past life, I'm getting that this is going to be a little story about what has led them to become this. So this person very much is dealing with some mental troubles. So this horse over here, as I mentioned, their vessel is being controlled by this horse, and the horse is taking them wherever the heck the horse wants to go. They have no control of their, obviously they do. I'm just saying this as like a metaphor. But over here what I'm getting is, in the past, when the horse didn't have control, it's like, you know how I said the horse is its ego, is the person's ego? Over here, the horse's ego, look, like he's all brown over here. Like the horse, their ego used to be bruised, like heavily, like just wounded. And with what I'm wounded, especially, I'm sorry, with what I'm getting with wounded, with not enough, like this person used to keep their mouth shut. This person just would bear everything inside, all their problems, all their issues, all their pain inside. And I could picture this person probably went through a lot more than what you think. I'm not saying you're a bad parent because they've experienced these things. Sometimes things just happen, you have no control over it, but your child or whatever, you should just have sympathy for this person, okay? Please understand, or empathy, that's what I mean. Whatever. They have some things to go through, okay? And it's like now they'd rather their horse be free and take them wherever the horse wants to go, because back then they would just weigh down the horse and the horse was hurt and they were hurting, and so was the horse was also hurting. It was just so toxic and they felt bad for the horse. So then finally they just allowed the horse to take reign, because it's like, well, clearly I'm not doing anything right. I'm only hurting both of us. Please take me on a journey that will help benefit both of us. Okay? There's my metaphor, okay? With these combinations over here in their minds, now that they're out of this twisted mentality, I'm just letting you know they're never ever gonna go back to this. Okay, well that's what they're telling themselves. Like, I'm never gonna go back to their, like, I'm much more happier now. I'm free, whatever. But clearly, what's driving them is some issues, especially with this song that I was pointing out. Oh, by the way, it doesn't say the name of the song, it's just like tiny words, but um sorry, I'm rambling. I'm getting that the success card is bland. I'm getting the feeling of being bland. And with the link between the serious and over here, it's like, why so serious? Like, okay, I gotta apply for colleges and like no goals. That's what I mean. Like no long term goals. Like they have no interest in long term goals. Like why be serious? Just live in the moment. And I can see, oh sorry, over here them embodying this fire energy, this like let's do. I'm getting the phrase of like someone talking to a group of people and like let's do whatever we want. Let's go wild. If I'm being honest though, in their defense, I guess, for me defending them, like I don't feel them coming from a low vibration. Whatever they're doing is raising up their vibration, okay? Yes, they got issues clearly, but it's like this is the start to their own unique journey, and they'll heal along the way. And this is how they've chosen to go, and it's okay. So I'm getting to tell you because I'm pretty sure you're worried about them if you're asking about them. And with this card, I'm getting over here because this is their past, right? So this is their past, like, oh, like why so serious? Like they ended up enveloping this mentality, whatever, right? Or enacting like this or acting like this. Sorry, freak, I can't talk. Okay, I never can. Oh my gosh, sorry. And this is like a start of a new chapter, closing off a chapter to enter a new one. With the knights is what I'm getting. So the air energy wasn't meant for them, which is being all stuck in their head and stuff. But the fire energy, they realize that they thrive in it, and in order to fully embody the fire energy, if I'm being honest, like the Four of Wands, this is in a closed space. This is Four of Wands represents like home, stability, and stuff. It's like, but that's not like fire don't really give any freaks about that. You get me? Like fire, I think of this card, the way that this imagery is. So it's like them fully embodying, them fully going on with their passions, and them just going all by themselves. I think that's what they've done. That's their new chapter. Please remember what I was talking about with the air and the fire, because the dichotomy is also here. Let me move this up. It was like that. There you go. Let me move this out of the way. I feel like I'm saying this because it's supposed to reassure you. This is meant to happen. This is their journey. They're going to learn things their own way. They're going to experience things that will benefit them as a person. It may not benefit you. You may not agree with it. But they need to experience it, okay? Because with justice, I keep on getting to say this, but like there's nothing bad about what they're doing, honestly. Unless this is drugs. No, never. This isn't about drugs. This is about like someone like running away or something, or someone off wanting to do something different. And there's nothing bad about it. They're following their heart, okay? Their passions. And frankly, they don't give any. I want to cuss. They could care less about your opinion. Like you're not intimidating to them anymore, or something like that. It's like, okay, what are you gonna do about it? Pull me out of this little, you know what? I'm not gonna call it, but I mean, it's like they see you and their old self as you and their old self, or like whoever's trying to stop them, people who conform to society, and I'm just not meant to conform to society, or I'm not meant to conform to your rules, I'm not meant to conform to whatever you think is right for me, okay? Like, and honestly, they're right. They'll do just fine, okay? And I am getting that if you're scared they're gonna die, you're not gonna know. Don't worry, they'll be fine. Good luck with the situation. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day or night. Bye.